kids, thanks for joining us today. My name is Selena and I'm so excited to be with you today. Let's take a look at our memory verse.
Hey kids, are you ready for our memory verse today? I want you to stand up with me. Here we go. I walk by faith and not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. I'm going to do it again. I want you to copy me. Ready? I walk by faith and not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. How did you go? Let's try it one more time all together. Here we go. I walk by faith and not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7.
Whoa, there's some cool stuff in here today. 10 Commandments, cool gold vase thing, and this massive big cereal bowl. Oh, hang on, that's not a cereal bowl, there's bricks in here. Ah, interesting. Hang on a minute. What is this? What?
Well, that's the last of our bread. It was a bit flat. Mum didn't have time to cook it like she normally would. We were told to pack and leave Egypt in such a hurry. I literally had to pack as much as I could into this bag here. What we can carry is pretty much all we have. I have no idea where we're going, but Mum and Dad said we had to get out of Egypt ASAP. Pharaoh said we could go. Finally. We don't have to be slaves anymore. I can't even begin to express the relief. I wonder what our new life will be like. Egypt is sort of all I've ever known. Mum and Dad being slaves, having to go to work, so hard all the time. It was terrible. Guys, what's that over there? What? Mum! Dad! Look! It's the Egyptians! Are they seriously coming after us? There's nowhere for us to go. The Egyptians are behind us and the Red Sea in front of us. We're trapped. Wait, hang on a minute. I can see people moving. What's going on? Moses is doing something with his stuff. What's happening down the line? What? Are you kidding me? Can you see this? The water, it's like it's parted. What? That's weird. The line's moving. Looks like people are walking across the sea. Wait, they are. Moses just held out his staff and raised his hand and the water just moved. God, this has got to be you. You are totally saving us. Quick, Mum! Dad, let's go! We need to get our stuff before the Egyptian army gets too close. This bag is so heavy, but Mum snuck some of her things in here. I must get across that sea.
Could you imagine what it must have been like for that Israelite boy? He had the excitement of leaving Egypt, being free and no longer a slave, to wondering where they were going. Now, they didn't have Google Maps or any GPS on their phone. They were in a place that they'd never been before. And then, when they thought they were free, the Egyptians had decided to chase them and recapture them and take them back into slavery. I'm an emotional wreck just thinking about it. It must have been really, really scary to see the Egyptian army at full speed coming towards them and to feel trapped. Where could they go? They were blocked by the Red Sea. And when the Israelites started to complain to Moses, he looked to God for advice. In Exodus chapter 14, which is a book at the beginning of the Old Testament, in verse 13 and 14 it says, Moses answered the people, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring to you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see them again. The Lord will fight for you. You only need to be still." Then God told Moses to raise his staff and stretch his hand over the sea to divide the water so the Israelites could go through on dry ground. So no wet feet for them. But God wasn't finished with that miracle yet. He brought a cloud behind the Israelites. It was between the Israelites and the Egyptian army. So the army couldn't see anything. They couldn't see where they were going, and it really slowed them down. They had to stop and this gave time for everyone to cross the Red Sea safely. It must have been terrifying for the Israelites. They thought they were all going to die and be taken back into slavery. What a thought. But God had promised to deliver them. God had promised them freedom, and God promised to make a way. Now we can stand firm. We can stand sure that when God promises to deliver us, He'll do it. So what about you?